Hello and welcome back to CSI Gaming. We are bringing you yet again another Speed Duels box opening. Today we have a combination of a couple of boxes of Scars of Battle here, so we may hit it big and pull 10 Ultras, or we might just get our standard 2. Who knows, we might strike out and get nothing. We also have a box of Attack from the Deep. So we're going to go ahead and give it a minute or two here, see if anybody else is going to come in and join us, and then we'll go ahead and get started. We would also like to invite you to join us on our Facebook page, CSI Gaming. While you're there, go ahead and give us a follow and a like, and our Facebook will have a link to our Instagram, our Twitter, where you can follow us for any and all updates, as well as our YouTube page where all of these videos and other content will be made available in the future. So without further ado, we have our sleeves here for any hollows that we might pull. Let's get on into it. Start out with the Speed Duel Scars of Battle. With these Speed Duel packs, they do come 4 cards to a pack. And unlike most Yu-Gi-Oh products, you are not guaranteed a hollow in every pack. So we have Security Orb, Fortress Well Oath, Spellbinding Circle, and Fighting Spirit. Let's go ahead and stack those over here. Our next pack, we have our Fortress Whale, Ally of Justice Core Destroyer, Spellbinding Circle, and Command Knight. So we still don't have a date for our opening due to the coronavirus, but once we do, I guarantee you we will be hosting Speed Duels if any of you are interested. Kabuzalas, Break Draw, Empress Mantis, and a Major Upset. Now these packs in the box here, like I had said earlier, these are the combination of about 3 to 4 different boxes that my locals just kind of had laying around, so we may get something, we may get nothing. Our first pack out of that box, we have 7 completed for our Bandit Key support, Insect Armor with Laser Cannon, Danfian, and the Beginning of the End. Starting out this pack, we have Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu, Break Draw, Gatekeeper, and Boikachi the Freight Car. Starting out strong with a Command Knight, a Screech, Infernity Dwarf, and a Blue Eyes Silver Zombie. Alright, we have a Pendulum Machine, a Boikachi the Frightening Car, Security Orb, and Fortress Well Oath. Empress Mantis, Fire Reaper, Pendulum Machine, and Fighting Spirit. We have our Spellbinding Circle, Fighting Spirit, Launcher Spider, and 7 completed. We have our Eternal Rest, Release Restraint, Fortress Whale, and Ally of Justice Core Destroyer. We did have a question here, and that is, are speed duels like regular Yu-Gi-Oh? Unfortunately, speed duels are an offset of regular Yu-Gi-Oh! So you can use these speed duel cards in your speed duel decks, but you cannot use regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in your speed duel deck. Ally of Justice Core Destroyer, Infernity Dwarf, Blue Eyes Silver Zombie, and our first Ultra of the box is Heavy Metal Raiders. 1 second while we sleeve that up here. On to the next pack. We have Machine Conversion Factory, Danfian, Kabuzalus, and Pendulum Machine. Starting out, a major upset. Spell Power Grasp, Jurak Tyrannus, and Magical Plant Mandragola. On to the next pack, our Iron Blacksmith Kotatsu, The Beginning of the End, Gravity Axe Grail, and Slot Machine. Little homage to Bandit Keith there, from our Duelist Kingdom days. Starting out this pack, we have a Spellbinding Circle, a Jurak Tyrannus, Machine Conversion Factory, and Damphian. You have Master Craftsman Gamil, Pendulum Machine, Bokachi the Frightening Car, and a Security Orb. To our next pack, it looks like we have another holo here at the end. We have a Gatekeeper, a Danfian, a Command Knight, and our holo is Spellproof Armor, another Bandit Keith card. Let's go ahead and throw that one in a sleeve. On to the next pack. We have a Command Knight, Screech, Infernity Dwarf, and a Blue Eyes Silver Zombie. We have Insect Armor with Laser Cannon, Jurak Tyrannus, Release Restraint, and Spell Power Grasp. Starting out with a 7 completed, Major Upset, Fortress Whale Oath, and a Dark Red Enchanter. Some great spellcaster support right there. Let's go ahead and sleeve that guy up. So far, for being a mixed box, the ratios are looking pretty normal. Usually you get 2 Ultras and 4 Supers to a box here. Let's see what else we can come up with. Another Bokachi, the Frightening Car, Fire Reaper, Eternal Rest, and a Launcher Spider. Unfortunately, with most of these speed duel sets, they are a lot smaller. For instance, this set here, the entire set includes 34 common cards, 8 super cards, and 8 ultra cards. So we're sitting right around the 50 range. So we will have a lot of repeats, unfortunately. The great thing for that is that means a lot of bulk speed duel cards for you duelists out there to enjoy. Release Restraint, and a Metal Moor. Another ultra rare for the set. Let's go ahead and sleeve that one up. Then if there are any of you interested, we will have a future series coming up here shortly. A how to play for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duels, Pokemon, and eventually Magic the Gathering. So we'd like to help engage anybody out there who may have an interest in the game but just doesn't know how to play and would like to learn. So we'd like to invite you all to stay tuned for those videos. So Command Knight, Screech, Infinity Draw, and a Blue Eyes Silver Zombie. A Fortress Whale, a Mythical Plant Mandragolia, Eternal Rest, and a Blast Sphere. A Ally of Justice Core Destroyer, a Gatekeeper, Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu, and a Fighting Spirit. So the nice thing about these being a smaller set is it is very easy if any of you want to get into collecting speed duels in order for you to get the whole set. The only unfortunate thing is you're not going to pull it all in one box. With there being 8 supers and 8 ultra rares to the set, you'll either have to go about picking up some singles or going through multiple boxes. And with another Ally of Justice here, start out with a Security Orb, a 7 completed, a Major Upset, and a Fortress Whale Oath. Getting towards the end of our first box, we are still missing, let me see, 2 super rare cards. Blast Sphere, Ally of Justice Core Destroyer, Gatekeeper, and the Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu. But as earlier being said, this is a mixture of boxes, so we may not even have those 2 supers. Let's see what we can pull out of our hat here towards the end. Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu, the beginning of the end, Gravity Axe Growl, and a Slot Machine. We have a Fighting Spirit, Release Restraint, the beginning of the end, and Empress Mantis. Right. We have a Fire Reaper, a Machine Conversion Factory. See if I can get the camera to focus here a little bit for us. A Gatekeeper, and a Danfian. A Slot Machine, a Insect Armor Laser Cannon, Magical Plant Mandragolia, and a Crystal Seer. Another great spellcaster support for any of you out there looking to play that deck. We have a Command Knight, a Master Craftsman Gamil, Pendulum Machine, and a Boikachi the Frightening Car. Let's see, we are down to our last 6 packs here for this box. So a Spellbinding Circle, Dirac Tyrannus, Machine Conversion Factory, and another Danfian. Spellbinding Circle, Command Knight, Iron Blacksmith Katetsu, and a Break Draw. You have a Fortress Whale, a Magical Plant Mandragolia, Eternal Rest, and a Barrel Dragon for a super rare. See. Down to our last 3 packs. See if we can get lucky and pull any more hollows. We have a Break Draw, Gravity Axe Grail, Blue Eyes Silver Zombie, and a Fortress Whale. Have an Infernity Dwarf, a Launcher Spider, Fortress Whale Oath, and a Screech. On to our last pack for the set. See if we can get lucky here. We have a Security Orb, a Slot Machine, a Caballeros, and a Empress Mantis. So in review for our first box, we got a whole nice stack of bulk here. Let's make a little bit of room here on our table. We have our Barrel Dragon, our Crystal Seer, a Metal Morph, a Dark Red Enchanter, Spellproof Armor, and Heavy Metal Raiders. Good night. Go turn it off. Good night. So on to our next box. Go to bed now. Go to bed. We have a Speed Duel, Attack from the Deep. This being a sealed box, we're looking at 2 Ultras and 4 Supers in our ratios. Let's get started. And make these packs a little difficult to get out of there. So starting off our new box, we have Slushy, some nice water support, Robin Zombie, Mystical Elf, and Moray of Greed. On to pack 2. We have Arcane Barrier, the Bane Nightmare, the Legendary Fisherman, and a Slushy. On to the next pack. We have a Magical Undertaker, Fishborg Planter, Water Hazard, and the Great White. For any of you looking to get into building a deck from packs, this is a pretty good option for you if you're going for the water deck. The Attack from the Deep does feature Daedalus and a lot of other water support. We have a Water Hazard, Big Wave, Small Wave, Fusion Recovery, and a Sonic Bird for our first Ultra Rare. Go ahead and just leave that guy up. He is a great support tool for the competitive Relinquish deck, allowing you to go ahead and search out your ritual spell from deck to hand. On to the next pack. We have a Umi, the Bane Nightmare, a Axe Raider, and a Sinister Serpent. Remember when this guy used to only be a video game promo? But those are in the days long past. Let's see what we got here. Ready for intercepting. Mystical Elf, Warrior Digruffer, and a Fishborg Planter. On to the next pack. You have the Goblin Zombie, our Lost Blue Breaker, Pyramid of Wonders, and for our first super for the box, we have a Zombina. Nice little zombie support there. You can all watch as I fight with this sleeve. Starting out the next pack, Pyramid of Wonders, Robin Zombie, Axe Raider, and Magical Undertaker. You have a Mystical Elf, an Arcane Barrier, Robin Zombie, and Imaruka. Starting our next pack, we have Amazonish Trainee, Infernity Beast, Goblin Zombie, and Mask of the Accursed. A Big Wave, Small Wave, Fusion Recovery, Ready for Intercepting, and an Apprentice Magician for our second super of the pack of the set. On to the next one. We have a Umi, a Sinister Serpent, a Sonic Duck, and for our second Ultra, we have a Blade Knight. On to the next one. That should be both of our Ultras for the set. I believe we're missing another 2 super rares. So we have Mystical Elf, Warrior Digruffer, Fishborg Planter, and Pyramid of Wonders. A Lost Blue Breaker, Great Phantom Thief, Imaruka, and the Great White. Robin Zombie, Axe Raider, Magical Undertaker, and Big Wave, Small Wave. We have the Sword of Destruction, Dweller in the Depths, Moray of Greed. See if we can't get the camera to focus. And a High Tide Goijin. The Legendary Fisherman, Sonic Duck, Mask of the Accursed, and the Great Phantom Thief. Looks like we have a Mako skill card in the back here. We have Power of Kashian, Warrior Elimination, Fulfillment of the Contract, and our Mako skill card, Catch of the Day. Let's go ahead and get that one sleeved up here. So we have a Big Wave, Small Wave, the Legendary Fisherman, Sonic Duck, and Mask of the Accursed. The Sword of Dark Destruction, Amazonish Trainee, High Tide Goijin, and Infernity Beast. On to the next pack, where we will be starting off with the Great Phantom Thief, Slushy, Robin Zombie, and the Mystical Elf. Continue on. Looks like we have some Joey support in the back, a Sonic Duck, Fusion Recovery, Ready for Intercepting, and it's my lucky day. Joey Wheeler here. Let's see what we have. So that should be everything as far as hollows for our set. Unlike some other shops around, whom I will not mention, we won't be selling our crap packs. We're going to continue to open them. So, Moray of Greed, Magical Undertaker, Fishborg Planter, and a Levia Dragon Daedalus. So it looks like we have an extra Ultra in this pack, which I am not upset with at all. If anything, that's a nice welcome surprise. Usually you only ever pull 2 Ultras out of the box, but we will happily accept a 3rd. On to the next pack. We have Warrior Elimination, Slushy, Mask of the Accursed, and Fulfillment of the Contract. You have a Water Hazard, Great White, Umi, and the Band Nightmare. Down to our last couple of packs here. We have a Power of Kashian, the Great Phantom Thief, Warrior Digruffer, the Legendary Fisherman. So if any of you all are looking to get into speed duel collecting, one tip I have for you is if you're ever going to be purchasing packs from a box, ask the owner if they're willing to work with you to open up a fresh box. Axe Raider, Sinister Serpent, Goblin Zombie, and the Lost Blue Breaker. Because unfortunately, what we've run out to in the community here, some places, they will take all of their Stel packs that have been sitting around for a while and throw them on top of the box. For instance, if we pulled all of our Ultras, they would go ahead and just take the rest of those packs and throw them in a bulk box just to pass on to some unsuspecting customer. Pyramid of Wonders, Mystical Elf, Arcane Barrier, and Robin Zombie. You have a Slushy, Pyramid of Wonders, Sword of Destruction, and a Yami ship. Yet another super rare that we were not suspecting. I think there may have been a little mistake at the factory with this box, but hey, it works out to our favor. So I'm not complaining. Let's see what we can get out of this pack. A Imaruka, Sword of Destruction, Amazoness Trainee, and a High Tide Goijin. Sinister Serpent, Warrior Elimination, the Lost Blue Breaker, and Amazoness Trainee. Infernity Beast, Sonic Duck, Fusion Recovery, and a Guilford of the Lightning. I don't know what is going on with this box here, but I am loving these pulls. We've already got half of our Ultras for this set, and we've only opened up one box. Down to our last 2 or 3 packs here. We have a Goblin Zombie, the Great Phantom Thief, High Tide Goijin, and the Bane Nightmare. Just try not to damage our corners. Ready for Intercepting, Warrior Elimination, Slushy, and Mask of the Accursed. Down to our last and final pack. Have a Warrior Digruffer, a Axe Raider, Ready for Intercepting, and a Water Hazard. So we'll go ahead and just do a quick recap for any of you that may be joining us. Out of our first pack of Scars of Battle, we were able to pull a Heavy Metal Raider, Barrel Dragon, Crystal Seer, Metal Morph, Dark Red Enchanter, and a Spellproof Armor. And for whatever reason, this godly box of Attack from the Deep that we have here, we have a Guilford the Lightning, a Yami ship, It's My Lucky Day, which I guess it really was our lucky day with these polls, Catch of the Day, Levia Dragon Daedalus, a Blade Knight, an Apprentice Magician, a Zombina, and a Sonic Bird. So for whatever reason, we doubled our Ultra polls, and we have an extra super, but we will take it, folks. If any of you are interested in any of these cards, you can contact us via our Facebook page at CSI Gaming Shop, or feel free to visit us on YouTube. We'd like to welcome you to like, share, and go ahead and smack that subscribe button. Turn on notifications for all further and future content. As stated earlier, we will be offering a How to Play series coming in the near future. And that is all. CSI Gaming out.